like this, but just the truth.
We found this caravan online for $1,500. So let's meet Jen and her daughter Chelsea. Tell me all about it.
I just wanted somewhere where she could go. Her younger brother has autism, so he takes up a lot of our time. She's really good with him.
Yeah.
Really good with him.
So you're more than a sister, aren't you? You're a carer as well, and
I'm a superhero.
superhero. She's a superhero as well.
She has to do it a lot.
So Chelsea needs some time for Chelsea,
Yes.
right?
Now that she's 14 and at school, she loves her artwork and she loves her music. So I just wanted to get somewhere for her to do that instead of just cramming it all into a bedroom.
I'd be able to have like a place that I can be peaceful, I guess. I'll be able to be with my friends.
So let's talk design. Have you got any pictures, anything you can show me? Blue hair?
I like her hair.
Maybe a bit of a gypsy hippie vibe in the van. I like the fairy lights and lots of cushions. That'd be pretty. I'm super excited. I love
I'm
working on
excited.
caravans. You're excited. This is so good.
Oh! Are you all right? But first,
Go.
Push.
are you doing any work back there?
Yep.
We've got to shift the caravan into its final position.
We're all good. A little bit back. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. And that's easier said than done. Okay, round your end. You make sure it's straight. A bit straight,
Yeah,
a bit
push to
straighter.
us.
Okay, that's enough. That's it's wonky. I can't have it wonky. That's better. That's good.
Now put it down.
Yeah.
All the way down.
We're just levelling it up and stabilising it with some pavers and bricks. I'm going to do the same at the back as well. Time for the clear out.
Time. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go for the table first.
Tell you what, it's nice and cosy, isn't it?
Let's have seen some dinners. This would have been the old drop-down table. Okay, there's a couple of these. Right, so that's out.
All right, good work, Taz.
That should fold up, right? All right, curtains have to go. I just had this horrible thought that there might be spiders.
No, you'll be all right.
You sure? I hate spiders. Oh, stop it! You would have been a horrible brother. Out they go.
Honest for that one.
And these lovely cushions.
Hey! Hello, cushion. Good work, Taz. It's all happening.
Oh, that's good. That was neat.
Yep.
Oi. Hey. Looking good. Look at this. All this space.
Swing a cat, hey?
A little cat.
A little cat. Every house needs an entrance, and it's no different with this caravan. Are you all right, Taz?
Oh, yeah.
Our plan is to put up a pergola with a shade cover, and under that, a paved area made from sleepers.
Inside, we're building a daybed that'll run the width of the van, and up the other end, an art space for Chelsea. As for the storage, well, that's fantastic. The look is perfect. She's after that boho kind of gypsy chic, and I know we can give it to her.
Right. So we've finally got Chelsea's caravan in. Right.
That's better. That's good.
Whoa!
Ripped out
Good work, Taz.
and scrubbed up. Thanks for helping, guys.
With the inside sorted and nice and clean, I can get onto the outside and my pergola. All right, I've got all my holes dug, so I'm ready to get these posts set in place. I'm just using some rapid set concrete. The good thing to remember is, for stability, however high you're going up, you want to go about 1/3 into the ground.
I'm painting the walls to make them fresh and bright. Now this stuff is actually called melamine. They used it a lot in the 70s. It's that kind of fake pretend wood. The trick is here though is to use the right primer. If you go in with ordinary paint, it's just not going to stick. So instead of doing the sanding and the prep work that you would normally have to do with this, what I'm using is a paint that's designed especially for the job. All you need to do is make sure your walls are nice and clean and dry, and you go straight on.
Now for the sleepers, we're going to be running a perimeter around the outside first. To hold them in place, I'm going to be putting a galvanised stake through each end.
Things never felt so clear. So take a step, make a move, let's run.
Our next job is to get the frame of the pergola in place. Now, a good tip is to clamp these temporary blocks where the frame's going to go. That way, it will sit there and you can just fix it off without struggling. As you can see, by adding the pebbles, it breaks up the sleepers and gives it a nice design feel. And to finish it off, I'm just giving the posts and the beams a coat of paint. Then I can hand it over to Tara to work her magic.
We could have painted the whole of the outside of this van, but I quite like the vintage look of the old aluminium, so we're keeping that as is, and instead we're just emphasising the old stripes. Now, originally they were probably kind of like a peachy sort of yellow by the looks of things, so given that a light rub back, now it's on with a primer, then we'll re-emphasise them with Chelsea's favourite blue. Should look fantastic.
If you remember, at the back of the caravan, there was 2 single beds opposite each other. We've decided to get rid of them, and now I'm making a lounge that turns into a bed. We'll run across the whole back wall. And the best part is, this build couldn't be any easier. It starts with 2 standard frames.
Well, I've never been where the grass is green, where the tall white fence
Lucky me,
stands
Chelsea's mum is also on the tour. I'm super glad you can sew, Jen.
I haven't done it for
We've
so
got
long.
acres of it. What do you think of these colours?
I love them. They're nice and bright.
They kind of got that sort of, I don't know, is it Spanish? Are they Mexican? Sort of hard to tell, I think.
Yeah.
Will Chelsea like them?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what I've got planned for this beautiful stripe is the awning outside. So we've got a pergola, so this will retract. So when Chelsea wants to sit out there with her friends, she's got a little bit of shade. And so what I need for you to do is to make covers for the benches as well. So just a few scatter cushions on top, and I think just a couple of bench covers should do the trick.
Just added some 15mm ply to the frame because as a seat like this, it's not too comfy, so I need a backing for the foam that I'm going to be putting on the backrest and on the seat. I think Chelsea's going to love this. And at the other end of the caravan, everyone needs some more storage, even in a small caravan like this. So on the opposite side, I'm just putting in a couple of shelves made out of plywood as well.
While Adam's onto the storage and Jen's finishing off our sofa bed cushion covers, I've got to get started on a little shelving idea of my own. Open shelving offers so many great display options, and for Chelsea, I know she's going to really love decorating her caravan. So I'm making 4 very simple pine shelves with a bar across the front to stop things from slipping out. Now with these, I could stain them or whitewash them, but I know she loves this blue, so I'm painting them all up really nice and brightly. And instead of actually putting these with little brackets directly onto the wall where you'd see the brackets, I'm concealing them from behind this panel.
For the flooring, we have chosen vinyl, which has a clip lock system. So that means that on each edge, it clips into the other board. It's a floating floor as well, so there's no need for glue or fixings. That makes it very DIY friendly. And as you can see, it's an easy way to get a brand new looking floor in this caravan. How good's this looking?
Nice work, Ads. Here come my blue shelves. Now we've cut that so it goes over the wheel arch. That way, kind of like a false wall, it simply slips into place. Oh, nice. Now that is a good cover-up. It's all happening now. The windows come in handy. There we go. So by day, when all of Chelsea's mates come over, they can sit here, just hang out, play music. Then if Chelsea does decide at night time to come and sleep out here, the big mattress simply goes down onto the floor, then it's level with the back mattress. Amazing. This is the fabric for the awning. It's a pretty easy home sew job. All I've done is just stitch the sides to make them nice and neat. And down the middle here, I've just made these little rod pockets or channels, if you like, just to slide in these lengths of dowel. Now with these little loops here, it's just some webbing with some clips on top. It can go up onto the pergola.
Right, Taz?
You right?
All ready to go. Oh, look at this masterpiece. How does
Well,
this contraption
hopefully.
work?
In theory,
You're
these little...
starting with this front one?
Yeah, these little hooks should just go over the wire. Just click them in. What do you think of my handiwork?
I reckon this is fantastic, Charles.
This is that fabric you can get. It's kind of water resistant, if you like. It's like what they
okay.
make umbrellas and things out of. And so because you've been clever and put this wire up for me, now these should slide very easily. So watch this. In summer,
Look at that.
over it goes. And then in winter, you need some sunshine in.
That is
Hey,
awesome.
hey.
How good is that?
Not bad for a home sew job.
Yeah, I reckon. It's a good, inexpensive way of doing it, isn't it?
I think it's really cool. I reckon that guy likes it too.
That's it. I think everyone likes it. Just a few final things to move in.
Nice little fridge. That's a bonus. I didn't think we'd get one of those back in here.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Cool. It's so good, you know, that we had this rewired by the Sparky, so everything's safe. She can use the fridge, the lights will all work. That's brilliant.
Look at that for a fit, Tars.
Oh, snug.
Hey, all we need to do is connect the caravan up to the house with an extension cord.
And you know, I'm so pleased that we kept the veneer because it just stands out nicely from the white, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's come up really well.
It
I'm so
has.
happy.
It's fantastic. All their bits and pieces.
Well, girls tend to have a lot of stuff, don't they?
Well, you can say that again.
Hang the curtains.
How does this work?
We
We
just
on the
put it
right
in.
way?
Yep. I love this soft side of you, Adam. Well, your friends are going to love seeing you hang the curtains with me.
That's right.
So very nice. A few other bits and bobs, and I think Chelsea's going to be one happy young lady, don't you?
Well, I don't think she's got much to complain about in here. This looks
I
fantastic.
know, awesome teenage retreat.
Oh, oh, ah.
So do you remember what this looked like before? Remember when you came in? Bed's up that end, big wardrobe here.
I don't know how you got rid of that, but okay.
Here's your easel. You can stand, you can paint your pictures here. Yeah. And the great thing about the bed down the other end is obviously it's a day bed. During the day, you can sit there and hang with your friends.
I sit on it.
See the mattress on top? That comes forward, it converts to a bed. So if you do want to bail out of the house, if it all becomes too much, you can have sleep outs.
And then my friends can hang out here too.
And the shelves, you put your bits and bobs. La, 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 la. Working fridge. What? What? And there's electricity in the van.
Shane, what do you think about your daughter's new pad?
I love it. I can't wait to move in.
No. No.
In my band,
Yes.
ah,
No boys allowed, Shane.